channel Tenny's Archive. My name is Tenny. Of course, it's Tenny. Today, I wanted to give a 6-month book reading update because I just want to bring forth more book content because that's something I really want to do along with vlogs. So we're 6 months into 2026, and what better time to show a realistic reading update. Just a background about myself. I am a full-time university student. I commute to school, so it takes me about 2 hours one way to go to my classes and come back. And I also work part-time, so I lead a little bit of a busy life. I find the time to read books, and it really calms me down from my hustle life. I think reading is a way that I slow down my life, which feels very overwhelming and fast-paced. Also, winter months, I live in Canada. Winter months in Canada is not a positive experience, but to cope with all of that, reading is my main way to cope in life, as well as my other interests such as art. And what else do I have interest in? Art and reading. And plants. I take care of my little plants. Oh my god, I should show you all my plants. I got 2 new plant cuttings from Secret Place, and I just want to show them to you. They're growing little roots, which I'm so excited. So let me show it to you guys. This is very off topic, but I don't know what the name of this plant is, but the leaves look really interesting. I don't know why that one is bent that way. I don't want to break it, but it's in my water. And then I have, this is a golden pothos. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm very excited for these babies to grow. These are my new ones. Also with my monstera, she's not really thriving very well these days, but I've been trying my best to maintain them. So these are some of my interests. Back to the books. So my first ever book in 2026 was Eileen by Tessa Moshfegh. I think this was a very interesting start. I think I finished it in about 2 weeks. She's just a little bit of a weird woman living in a town where she was born and everything, and she takes care of her father, I believe. And I don't know if y'all have watched the movie Pearl. It gave me that vibes because it's a little bit weird as well. Not to get into the itty-gritty or spoil the book, but it is a little bit of a mysterious book, and there is a twist to it. I did not see it coming, and it is a nice twist where you would be like, what? This was a very interesting book. And the second book that I read was called Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I read this book and I fell in love with this author's writing. I really enjoyed that book. It was a love story. It was a little bit messy, rich girl, poor guy sort of moment there. And it's like by chance encounter too. I think she meets him when her car breaks down, and then he helps her sort of thing. I am not a romance book reader. I rarely read romance, but you know what? I'm in love with this author. I like the way she writes. She's funny. It's a little bit serious. It's very a light-hearted romance, which I really like. Next book I read was Below Zero by Ali Hazelwood. That was also another romance book that I got on Libby. I was reading romance back to back. It was like right after this got over, I was like, yes, I'm in the mood for another one. And I started out Below Zero. That's a very cute one. Like they first misunderstood each other. Well, and it was very cute. It was a very cute romance book. I would recommend. Next book I read was Tuesdays with Morrie. I'm actually still reading it. I'm like more than halfway done because on my Libby it comes as like a 7-day hold thing, so I keep getting it only for 7 days and I can't finish it because I'm reading other books. So Tuesdays with Morrie, you see a balance of a person that has a negative mindset and a person who has a really positive mindset, but he is able-bodied and this person is about to die sort of, and he still has so much positivity and optimism in him, which is very contradictory. So I'm still trying to understand the book. But it's a really nice outlook, just a little bit of a life advice sort of book. I really enjoyed reading it though. I'm still reading it, by the way. The next book I read was The Housemaid. Now this book was my friend's. She gave it to me because she's moving back. I did not watch the movie, but everybody was saying that it's a great movie and stuff, so I started to read it instead. Yeah, and the cover is from the movie. You know what, I saw it coming. Like the second I started reading, I'm like, this is something to do with, oh my god, I should not spoil. Okay, never mind. I knew it. I saw it coming, and it was a very good plot line, but a little bit unrealistic, because who in this day and age would do that for somebody? Not me, girl. But it was an easy read. I think I finished it off in like 3 days. Anyways, moving on. The next book that I read was 200 Monas. So I am a big fan of Fleabag, the show Fleabag. I love that show. So somebody recommended on YouTube, I can't remember. Anyway, they recommended this book, 200 Monas. This is her first ever book. This is her debut novel. It's a little bit hard to follow through. Like as you're reading, you're like, okay, wait, what is going on? Because it was just a little bit way too descriptive for me, the writing style. But regardless, I enjoyed the plot, and it's like weird girl lit. They mention substance abuse and substances in this book. Disclaimer, very pharmacy oriented, and I would know a little bit more about medications. I would only rate it a 3 on 5 just because it was way too descriptive for me again. The next book that I read was by Abby Jimenez. It was called Yours Truly. I want to say that was like the next book off that book that I read before. Yes, it was Part of Your World. It's about 2 doctors, and the male doctor is a very introverted. The woman is sort of extroverted. So I really like the plot. It starts off with a misunderstanding between them, which I really love. I'm a sucker for that shit, you know? Doctor kind of saves. Is this even in the synopsis? He saves her brother's life by donating his kidney. But in this day and age, to be honest, who would do that? Nobody would. It's unrealistic a little bit. Next book I have, oh my god guys, I have this book on my vision board, okay, that I made for 2026, and it came true. I've been hunting for this book everywhere, and then I saw it in the bookstore and I grabbed it. There was like 5 copies there, which I was like very enthralled about. Okay, so this is Madonna and the Fur Coat. Oh my gosh, look at the cover. It's gorgeous. It was actually published in first published in 1943. Like, I don't think even my grandma was born that time. Just one thing that I did not like was how the protagonist thought about women. Otherwise, it was a really cute book, and like the ending was not too great. Like, it's a book that will leave you a little bit, oh my god, like why did that have to happen? Like, it could have gone any other way. It's obviously a romantic love story. I saw online that like people saying that it may be about Sabahat Ali's life. It's not a fact, like nobody knows, but it was a really good read. I underlined a lot in this book. Like, I never annotate my book. Next book that I read was Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Again, I'm still working on it. I still have to get it back on hold. This is a very cute book, and there's a reference from a Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm still working on reading that, so I still have to get back to it. Another book that I finished finally was Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. Fun fact about this book, I saw it on my university library like to be loaned, and I was just like, oh my god, I want to get it. So I ordered it, and they sent me an email 7 days later that yes, I got the book. Like, nobody is waiting for it or anything. It's coming to me, and I can go pick it up on this date. So I go pick it up, right? Tell me why. I live in Ontario, by the way, and I only could loan it for like 20 days or something, not for like the usual period of like 2 months or what. Yeah, it was only 14 days, 2 weeks that I could have that book, and I was just like, wait, why? And then she was like, well, this book is coming from Alberta, and we have to ship it back. Ship it back. They actually got that book from a library from a random college in Alberta for me. and it flew in a plane so I could read it, which I was just like, you know what, that's the most extensive thing that I've done for book. Like, it was free to me because I go to my university, but after I returned it, they had to fly it back. Just like, oh my god, that's not like really a good thing, because all that carbon, I don't know, just made me feel like, girl, like, you know what, I don't need to be reading books with that much effort or something, you know. That book is a little bit, it's about brothers' relationship, which I understand because I have a younger sister. I'm not close to my sister as I would like our relationship to be. If Tess is watching, I'm really sorry, honey. Like, I love you and stuff, but in that book I could feel that, like, there was like a huge gap between the brothers, because especially none of their interests aligned and they were both living such different lives. It was a very good dynamic, and I understand where both the brothers are coming from. But Intermezzo really changed my view on Sally Rooney. Until now, I've only read 10 books, which is kind of sort of not going along with my goal. Obviously, my goal is to read 24 books, and it's halfway, so I should probably be done with 12 books. But yeah, that is it, everybody, for my 2026 book vlog. Thank you for joining, and see you next time.